Reese Matheson, where are we?
We're in the studio.
And what does that mean?
It means it's Halloween and it's trick or treat. It's scary season, and don't we have a treat for our fans?
It actually, I forgot that was that.
Yeah.
But we're in the studio. It means, guess what? We got a fucking big guest on. We had Jared Berry, who was a professional guy, and he had a few good stories. There's more like in-depth, like crying type stuff.
Yeah, and being Halloween, we had to get someone scary. And this guy,
Get someone nutty on there.
He's a scary small forward. He's a scary small forward.
Now,
so,
he's from Maryborough, Victoria. Is that near you?
Nah, a bit out.
Bit out further out. Pick 20 in 2021. 35 games, 37 snaggaroonies. Debuted last, 2 years ago or something like that.
Jeez.
It is Kai Cobra Grug Lohmann.
Whatever you want to call him, King Kai, the lizard, he's here.
What's your nickname at the moment? Like your actual nickname of the boys call you?
It's Grug or Kiz.
Who calls you Lizard then?
Matto, just Matto.
Just Matto.
Kiz Liz. But like Bez and that, like followed on.
They get around a bit, don't they? I'm the nickname King.
You're the nickname King. I'm trying to compete, but I'm not.
You've started a few.
What did you dress up for Halloween as well? Are you a ranger or a pumpkin Joe or
I
what?
was rocking
Pumpkin.
Up myself. I'm
He's a pumpkin.
Pumpkinhead.
Marley actually went as a pumpkin, so I might just like run up her and
good.
go as a
Good ginge. I love that from you.
Good
ginge.
bloke. He's told you to come in saying all this shit, hasn't he?
No,
Yes, he fucking knew it.
Hey, he was late.
Yeah, I was late.
Yeah, hey, for the people at home, we were meant to be at 2 o'clock. It's now 2:38. Our boy has bought a brand new Audi SQT or S something T last year, and I've got a question off the bat. So you bought a brand new car, you're like, oh, I'm hitting the big
not
time
brand new.
now. No, it doesn't matter. Second-hand brand
New
new.
enough.
You bought it last year. Bought this sexy-ass Audi. Did you leave your windows down during a storm in your brand new Audi and you didn't have a car for 6 months after that because of damage? True or false? And run us through what the fuck happened.
Yeah, well, it was torrential rain in the preseason.
Yo, it always happens.
We had a game the next day, and me and Haz have gone to get a coffee in the morning.
Who's Haz?
Harry, sharp.
Oh, yeah, big sharp boss.
And I woke up and all the windows down, boots open, and the sunroof's open.
Why?
I don't know. Like that, I reckon it had a malfunction like the Audi. Like
I don't think it did.
Mate, fuck you.
So you put one window down. You put one window down and the whole car's blown up.
And yeah, I didn't have a car for 6 months, went back and forth.
What did you have for the time being?
Just Haz.
He had the boys.
Had the boys.
That's where the culture started.
Yeah,
Look at the granny.
So, yeah, shout out to the boys for that.
Yeah,
one.
so 6 months no car. The car got rain. Was it flooded or what?
Yeah, it was flooded, fully flooded.
Really?
So the electronics is like sits under the car.
Yeah.
And it just like all the water went in there. So just
Don't trust
fucked everything.
German.
And then
Blame a German.
And then
Trust
why
that.
are we late today?
We're late today because... What's that fuckhead?
Why are we late?
Why are we late today? Why do we have to push it back 40 minutes?
Yeah, well, I've accidentally hit a car on the way here. So,
He's that nervous.
Aldi's had a rough time.
yeah, I'm a bit nutty. So,
So he's reversed into someone apparently.
yeah, it's not too bad. I've just sideswiped a car. So not having the best luck with some cars.
I don't want to throw you under the bad boy bus, but apparently you're a bit of a speed demon in the Audi.
Yeah, I just love going fast and
Just testing it out.
just testing it out.
Yeah,
Love
good,
doing things
bro.
fast.
That's you beeping when you go past our
Yeah,
place.
that's
It's not
Wakes
me.
up. Anyway, we're a month into pre-season.
Yep.
Did you get away?
Yeah,
Fuck, we're a month into off-season.
Off season, sorry.
off season. Yeah,
Off-season, my bad.
yeah.
It's like
So
pre-season.
after the granny, I partied all that week and then travelled to Europe that Sunday with Harry and Logan Morris.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nutty crew.
What's he like?
Yeah, he's a good man. Another ginger, so
No, he's not.
fellow brother. Yeah, he is ginger ninja.
No, he's not.
He's a ginger ninja.
He's not.
He is, bro. I swear. Nah, he's like
he can't
strawberry
claim
blonde.
it. He can't claim it.
Nah, yeah, he's a really good kid. Very, very good player as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, just funny, pretty dry.
So where'd you go in Europe?
Flew to Split, Croatia, Rome.
That's where you look like you're from.
Nah, I'm from Germany, mate.
Oh, du hast mich. Vit.
That's a bit distracting.
Come on.
It's a song.
Come on.
It's a good song, isn't it, Jesse?
So Split, Rome, Nice in France, and then Barcelona, Madrid, Lisbon.
Was it sunny? You get a tan on? Or was that fake?
Nah, I was like, it's fake. Bondi Sands, shout out.
Give us your top 3 moments. Any events, food, drink. What was good for you? What did you enjoy over there?
I loved the soccer games. Real
Soccer
Madrid versus Munich in the Champions League. They won. Come back
size.
from 2-0 in the first half.
That would have been crazy.
It was unreal. Like 80k fans there,
Really?
big stadium. There was like a section of
Flares and shit.
Wait, so it was Real Madrid versus Dortmund. There was like a little section, 5,000 of their fans up the top corner. They were loud as,
Yeah.
and the rest are just Real Madrid fans
Did
all,
you get
all
into the
day.
spirit of it? Like you got crazy?
Yeah, get nutty.
Yeah.
Like,
Was there flares in that?
no,
Or
I
it
don't.
went crazy?
No, you're not allowed to drink in that there
Yeah,
because we were
it's too crazy.
Because we went before to like bars, like started getting like a little bit like
How you going?
stirred up.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
you going?
I had a bit of dinner.
Yeah.
Rolled in there and like we're asking like for the beer and they're like, oh, it says no alcoholic under, so it's
What?
like Carlton zeros.
Ew. Like fake drink.
Yeah.
Don't
So
want that.
we drank before and then didn't drink for the 3 hours we were at the game.
Sobered up.
And then we're like, fuck.
Might as well go home to bed.
Yeah.
Suck 'em.
But no, it was good. That was unreal. Food in Rome, like the pasta was unbelievable.
Did you sightsee? Like sightsee? Did you proper sightsee? Like actually look around, or you like,
Yeah.
nah, let's party?
No, we've seen the Colosseum and Vatican and all that sort of stuff, which was cool. But yeah, I don't appreciate it as much
Nah,
as I
not
should.
yet. I reckon
You
when-
put on a good show on the Colosseum just like you did this year.
Yeah.
Our,
Study.
our Colosseum, you put a good show on.
Did it take you back to the MCG? Like, oh, I've done better than
It
this.
did like remind me. There was like little boxes, like you know, like where like Stewie G's box.
Yeah.
Like there's little boxes and stuff like
Nice.
back like thousands of years ago.
They
Like,
had their
they're
own
just
little
like
corporate boxes. They'd be feeding each other
What's that?
grapes, like knocking it in his mouth. Like,
drop it in, say nothing.
Kai's going for a goal MCG and he sees Stewie G's like this.
yeah.
But yeah, who's that famous?
Gladiator brother.
Yeah, what's his name?
Marcus
Marcus
Saunus.
Aurelius.
Yeah, Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. Like you can just imagine it.
Awesome.
That's a true story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is you kicking 5 goals on the ground in true story?
No, it's not because kick 4.
You should have kicked 5. Would you have got the medal if you kicked 5?
Nah, I think.
If you kicked 2 in the second half, you would have got the medal, I reckon.
Yeah.
You did all your work like when it mattered, but not when they're like everyone's voting.
Yeah, you're right. But I don't really care about the medal as long as I got the Premiership.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the medal and all that kind of shit later. I've just
Yeah.
sparked my memory. So you finish up at Rome, then you fucked back home.
Yeah, we finished in Lisbon, so I fly home early to Melbourne and did the KO shoot and then come here.
Nice.
So if you started your running program and all that kind of stuff, you're back here. You got New Zealand soon, yeah?
New Zealand on the 7th.
Because you're actually not a
with
bad.
Matho?
You're not a bad
Should be
golfer. You're not a bad golfer, right?
Yeah, am I right? Play off like 12.
Fuck, that's dropped.
Yeah. When I first got here, I was like 25 at least.
There was about
30.
3 or 4 of you boys who did more golfing and like prep for golfing than actual football training.
Yeah, Zach Bailey. Fuck.
Yeah. You and Zach Bailey, you're getting lessons on the half days.
Yeah, that was my first year. That wasn't bad.
Yeah. Well, look at you now. You're 12.
Yeah, I know. No, I love it.
And you got a grand final.
True.
And you got a medal.
So that'll be good. New Zealand. Started running 2 weeks after we finished, pretty much. So
Yeah.
don't really have.
You went
much
pretty
time
nutty
to-
last year with the running, didn't you? Was that true? Like you got real skinny.
Yeah. Well, I haven't had a preseason since bottom age Rebels, so which would have been 2019.
Shit.
Been injured every other preseason,
Yeah.
so it was good this year to get a full preseason, and chase after Sharpie and Dewey and.
You had a career
right
best
up there.
tan, career best
Yeah.
running. I heard you like it was because you usually we get wind of like who's killing it.
Yeah.
His name
Always.
and it makes sense. He had a great year. His name was always like, oh, Kai. He's running great things like the
Yeah.
parties and all that kind of shit and the 1Kers.
Just with him though, going off, you said does a lot of golf stuff. His footy craft was through the roof at Brisbane Lions. There'd be times we'd be going up for lunch. I'm talking showered, dried, fresh kit, going up for lunch. He's still out there 30 minutes after doing set shot practice. Why?
I just
Why for
think
you? Yeah.
I just think like since ever I got there, I said I'll always be the last off, and like it doesn't matter like whether I'm injured or not, I'll still be out there doing stuff. Like if I've got an ankle injury, I'll just still do hands. I just feel like say I'm out there for an extra 30 and two sessions a week, it's an extra hour.
Yeah.
That adds up over a year. So if you
Yeah.
do 30 sessions, it's 30 extra hours.
Yeah, and it obviously helped you because you kicked a lot of goals this year, and
Yeah,
you become a very reliable set shot in front of goal for the Lions. So.
yeah.
I want to talk to you a little bit more about that actually because that was interesting. A lot of players come in with that mentality but goes out the window pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I'm going to be the best.
They get
Like,
comfortable.
You get too comfortable. Obviously, your first couple of years you played fuck all footy. You would have been thinking, oh, I'd love to be playing more than 8 games over 2 years.
Yep.
So that mentality, did it stick with you and it drove you more to want to get better? Or did you have someone that you, like a little partner buddy, you like, hey, Sharpie or whoever your little bum buddies are, come and let's do a couple extra sessions here and there? Was it like someone that helped you with it? Or you're just like, nah, fuck, I want to be a senior player. I know I'm good enough.
Yeah.
I'm sick of dominating VFL, taking speckies on the goal square. Was there someone there or you just like, that's just who you were?
Yeah, I think it's just always been who I am. I want to be the best.
Love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one else but you. No one was with you shooting in the gym.
They weren't.
But yeah, I've had a lot of help through the years with my gym and that sort of stuff. But when it comes to training and doing my craft, I just want to be the best. And I feel like the extra hours I put in and it'll pay off, and it has this year.
So what's the next? So you would have had your exit reviews and all that kind of stuff. You know how the fags in there, you got the recruiters and the GM and all those blokes. Do they talk to you about how you can get better and what does that look like?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not having a priority on my running and doing all them sort of sessions. More of a strength sort of basis for this preseason and trying to get stronger. And I just felt like this year, like when I get the better defenders after I kick a few goals early, like I did with Granny and stuff, I struggle to get the best defender, and they sort of lock me up.
Yeah.
And I'm just not strong enough to push them away and try to get that separation. Whereas someone like Charlie and that can do that.
They maneuver it well. That's using the system though. You figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
imagine having like one of the biggest gym bros in the world like to your left.
Yeah, Matho's been helping me.
We're locking in. We're locking in.
Have you in the program for him?
Nah, but he sends me a few texts and I'll bring him. He's me backpack. So if he wants help, he's
You can
there.
actually
We
carry.
had a session today. It was pretty good, pretty nice session.
We did. So
Was it
I'm
chest
there with the
session?
boys, but I'm happy to
You had a
Yeah.
good crew
give
today.
the big fella
We had
a
a
few
very good
tips.
crew.
So
There was a few big names getting around that gym crew.
yeah,
So you've written your goals down for next year. Are you a goal setter?
I did set a goals for this year.
Can you tell people what they were, or was it a bit wanky?
Yeah, there's like normal ones. Like it was play every senior every game. Senior.
Tick.
good.
So tick that off. And there was a few individual ones which I didn't hit, but I haven't done my.
What are they?
No, I'm not saying.
Don't be a pussy. I'll cut it out.
It was the under 22 side, which I just fell short of.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's okay.
you got nothing to give that.
I think there'll be some interesting conversations after the
I
finals.
wouldn't worry about that.
Yes, it will be.
Yeah.
Some
And
of,
next year,
some of the players couldn't perform in finals. So.
Oh shit! Where's it at? Pop, pop, pop.
But yeah, no, I haven't set my goals for next year, but
Plenty of time.
I do like to set goals. I think it's just good to
You need it.
check back in and
Reflect after as well.
Yeah, because you get sort of caught up in sort of the year and how you're going and
Yeah.
stuff. So it's good to check back in.
Well, I'll touch on your first couple of years. Now, it's been pretty publicised that, okay, even when I was there, I was like, I don't know if you remember this or not, but I was talking to you vividly about you're not getting a game. It's a pretty settled senior squad, and you're coming through as a small forward
Yep.
or average, medium height, whatever you are. You play above your head as well. But I was like, hey, it's your second year. It's nearly finished. You're not getting a sniff.
Yep.
Maybe look somewhere else. Was that something that was in your head during your second year of footy? Obviously, you only played 8 games, and what we'd seen in the VFL was like, fucking, he's a gun. He's
Mind
gonna be
you,
a star.
like I was about to say, I played a lot of VFL games with him,
Yeah.
and there was times where he actually won the game for the boys.
Yeah.
And I'm not having big numbers or anything, but it was contested mark, goal after goal.
Yeah.
If he wouldn't play, we wouldn't have won.
Yeah.
And he was good enough to be playing AFL. It was just the side was settled.
Just
so.
stacked team at the time. Was it?
Yeah, he should have been playing, but that's
Yeah.
just the way AFL works sometimes.
Yeah.
And he was winning games in the VFL for
Yeah.
our team.
And touching on that, the question's going to come in a second, but a lot of players come into the system these days, and I think it's amazing you stuck fab, because a lot of players come in with the expectation like, oh, I'm a fucking top 20 draft pick, I deserve to be playing footy, and these guys don't deserve to be in front of me, I'm playing good in the VFL, all that shit. And to see that you actually have to earn it the hard way. And if you left, guess what? You probably wouldn't have a fucking medal. So did it actually go
definitely
through your head of shifting off out of Brisbane Lions? And if it did, how close? And if not, what was the deciding factor to stay?
No, I definitely had some interesting conversations, even in my first year. Had a lot of homesickness and just was whether or not going back and go see my family and close to my friends and stuff. But I was lucky enough, I had Sharpie and you boys, which was pretty good. Took me a while to settle in and but the culture's so great, like it just helped me so much.
I was quite sad when I seen that stuff, because when I rocked up to the club, he was a guy that I loved to see in the change
He's your
room.
twin, mate.
Yeah,
He's
so
literally your little protege.
I was like, nah, come on, don't go. Like you know, but you know what? You don't know what's going through people's heads. So,
yeah. And so
he's a big culture center.
Yeah.
Like it is important to have these guys at your club.
he's nutty.
Like people, you know, like have a laugh and whatever, but guys like him are important.
Because people might see you on the outside looking in like, oh, he's a larrikin, does he work hard and all that kind of stuff? But this is the kind of shit that's good to know that you are doing those little extras. But so this year was a little bit different. You flew your brother up, that I always get mistaken for as you when I talk to him.
Yeah, brother lived this year, which was really good. I thought,
Yeah.
even at the start of this year, I felt like it was home. And
Yeah.
I feel like it is now.
You got a mansion now, renting out a mansion?
Yeah.
Shut up. This fucking bloke.
This guy.
This guy. It's a mansion.
But no, it was good.
What's the address?
I'm in Tenerife, mate.
Oh, you move over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
No, we moved out. I moved out today and yesterday.
Yeah, go on.
I wouldn't know. You don't reply to my text.
But no, shut up. No, it was good. It was good to have him up this year. He's headed back to Melbourne now. But yeah, it was good to have him, just that family figure around here, and just to chat about other stuff other than footy and about life, and hang out outside the club instead of the boys. Sometimes it's good, breaks it up. But
how close were you to leaving?
That's what I was going to
Like,
ask.
honestly,
sorry, I'll get back to that.
How close were you?
Yeah, pretty close. I did have some conversations with the club and some people, my family, every week and stuff. When I wasn't playing, it was hard, and
Yeah.
had 3 surgeries in a year and a half, which was sad. Had an ankle, collarbone, and what else? Groins. So
Just made of dust.
Like the surgeries are hard and rehab's hard. Like as you boys know, if you haven't had many injuries
Yeah.
too, but
It's lonely.
it's lonely. You can't go out in the weekend and enjoy yourself and stuff like that. You have to say no, which is hard. But yeah, I definitely had some interesting conversations. And when the boys lost in the grand final, I signed before that week. I signed before.
You signed September 2023.
Yeah, so just before the season ended, I did my collarbone, signed the next week. I had some interesting conversations even that week. But yeah, I don't
want to pull you up on what the fuck does interesting mean?
Well, just whether I go back or whether I stay, what it looks like.
Yeah.
But I just realised what sort of place I was in, and
Love
just love it here, and love the boys and love the culture, and whether you want to go back and play for a not so good side and not be competing, but
But
ultimately,
games.
ultimately you play to win premierships. So
that's crazy. Can you run us through, like, we obviously know what the culture's like and the boys that are there. Obviously, it's shifting every year because there's new fellas coming in, people go on. What's the culture like? Because we're all in the state. All of us are in the state. We're not from Brisbane, but the best thing about it, when we come up here, you don't have any other friends. So you make friends with the boys pretty closely at the club, and that's when you hang out with, do your dinner nights, all that kind of shit. Is that what it's still like down the Brisbane Lions?
Yeah, it's still like that.
It's a family, right?
It's it's a family. It's a big family. Like, you see boys at the club more than, I reckon heaps of people say, but you see boys more at the club than you see your girlfriend or
100%.
partners and stuff. It's just so good. Like, yeah, you can take the piss all day at the club. It's just, it's so much fun. It's like having freaking 40 brothers.
Yeah.
But yeah, catch up all the time for dinners, brekkie, golf every week. Like, that's just fucking good.
That's the thing that's not in Melbourne. The boys all have Melbourne mates and they fuck off after the club and they don't build that bonding connection.
Even the trip we're doing next week, it's everyone from Brizzy.
Yeah.
Even past players.
Even past players are coming.
Jeez, I would have
Oh,
loved
they're
to
not
come to that.
like
I would have loved to come to that.
the other players aren't. The other players that are coming, the past players aren't going with Adelaide. They're coming with Brizzy because it's just so good. But cool. It's such a wonderful place to be at, and especially when you boys are there as well. Big personalities.
You can say we groomed you.
Yeah, you groom me. You groom me in a nice way.
We groomed the shit.
Nah,
He's a good twerker. I know that. We love his change rooms.
I got that from you.
I try to find some like respectable photos on my phone of us two.
You wouldn't have many.
They're horrible.
Are they?
Horrible. There's one that you look like it's 0.5 shot on the phone. You're in the medical room and you look like a big lizard. Like,
I actually remember that.
Remember that photo? You're in the budgies. You look great. But the rest of us having a drink with the boys and the drinks all over us. But so when you were interesting about going back home and stuff, obviously your manager would have had a couple of clubs in mind, and they would have been going, "Oh, we can get Kai."
Yeah, there was a few.
Don't say the clubs, but
there was a few coming.
Yeah,
and mainly from back home.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. It's good to be wanted.
Yeah, good to have the interest and good to have the option to go back. But
were there some tempting offers?
How much money are you making out?
No. Was the offers tempting? Like, honestly, you don't have to. They were
like 4-year deals and shit, or like just 2 years, and you.
Yeah, there was some nice security to go home as well as having that family and.
What trumps it all anyway, mate? Is you stayed loyal to Brisbane.
Trump dick.
So, Trump dog.
Yeah, but now it's good to stay around and it's all worth it, especially when you win the premiership and you're in such a successful environment.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, you're stiffy.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, but like even I was speaking to Mum like after the grand final, even after the preliminary final when we beat Geelong.
Yeah,
like, it's just such a good result when you stick the fat and like
it makes it sweeter.
It's all work like the hard way. Like you sit back and
the hard way.
With so then bang 2024 baby. What changed for you? And because you played every game.
Yep.
And there's another stat that I just saw. It's not really relevant, but you're the second bloke to ever play 27 games in a year.
Really?
You know that?
No, I didn't even know that.
Now you do.
Yeah, right. So, it's pretty cool.
So I want to know, like, what changed, and I think I know the answer, but, like, what changed for you coming into this year, obviously missing out on the grand final last year, that you couldn't play anyway because you injured, injured anyway, but seeing the boys, what was the culture and the chat amongst the boys? Because you can either go two ways. You can do what Collingwood did and win a grand final, or you can do what Brisbane did and lose and then have a shit year and not make the finals again. Was there any change in mentality from the group wanting to do one step better? And did you see yourself fitting in the team and breaking in?
Yeah.
How'd it go down?
Yeah, there was definitely some hunger. Like some of the boys, like even Zorks, like they have not much time left.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was just so much hunger in the group, and the boys that missed out and didn't play, they just wanted to play.
They wanted that shit.
And I wanted it. I was sitting there. I'm not going to lie, and I wanted to be a part of it. So things changed for me was probably just having that full preseason where I wasn't injured.
Just tunnel vision.
And just locking in. And then as well as just getting a spot and earning it as well. Played the first 3 games sub. And then, had a good preseason.
How hard is it? How hard is it being sub?
Yeah, it's tough because you don't get to play all I did get to play VFL after.
Away games especially though.
Away games, so it's
And for you, being a small forward, sometimes chances are limited.
Yeah.
For you, did you feel like when you were sub, it was tough for you, or?
Yeah, it's tough because you want to come on and make an impact, but some days as a small forward, you'd probably only get 5-10 touches.
Yeah.
And like to come in and play one quarter, and it's not much they can base it off. Like you're not really going to play next week.
And you're either coming on because you're getting pumped or because it's like 5 minutes to go.
Just winning.
And you're winning.
Yeah. But
so what did Papa Fag say to you during those 3 sub games? He's like, hey, just keep doing what you're doing. Like, at least you're in the squad. You're in the best 23.
He said you're going to get your chance.
Yeah.
He's always said that. Just stick to fail. I think that's why I had such good belief in staying around and working hard and waiting my turn. But I just try to create energy. And obviously there's like you folks left, so I just wanted to create energy because the group looks a lot different now, as you know. 100%. So create energy and get a spark on and try to build confidence off those sub games as much I could. And then when I got my opportunity, just try to play with confidence like I did in the VFL. And then just play my own way, which it took a while. But
because you're a fun, confident player. That's what I've noticed when you're playing VFL. And when you get to AFL, it's scary.
It is scary. Like in second year, first year, I was scared of making mistakes and scared of playing the way that I play, which is taking marks and stuff. And I had...
You got to pick and choose to go with those speckies, bro.
I had the conversations so much, even halfway through, even in the grand final, I had times where Fags and Murray, the forward line coach, told me not to fly and stay down with the big blokes, which is fair enough because that's...
And he took fucking 2 big speckies, Bubba.
Yeah, well, I just got to get that balance, and I think I've learned that over the last year. But that's what you get when you play that footy. You get that confidence and build the
continuity in your game. You got to figure out, like, can I fly here and make an impact, or am I just flying for the fucking sake of it?
Yeah, and even like boys, just the connection. That's the word I was looking for. But it only took probably half the year to get that.
So what point at 2024 were you like, I'm good enough to be in this team every week, and like you felt confident to play? What was there a turning point for you?
Yeah, I reckon it was.
Wasn't the Richmond game, was it? They kicked 5 goals.
Nah. Oh, I thought it was. And then the next week I didn't play that well.
Oh, you got ahead of yourself?
So I think I might have got ahead of myself.
Oh, you're like, I've got the code now. Let's play against.
Did you get the Rising Star against the Richmond game?
Yeah, got the Rising Star.
Nice.
But I think it was.
Drinking no bathwater, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, just before. Wait, when was actually? It was a couple of weeks before that. I reckon. I can't remember who it was against, but
so there was definitely a point in the season where you thought, I'm good enough to be here.
I'm good enough to be here, and I can make an impact.
And you can
Might have been the West Coast game because I felt like I'd made some good impact on the game where it contributed to the win.
And you're like, hang on, if I just do the right running routes and I'm getting up and down the ground well, I can impact this game and kick goals. It's not that hard.
Nah, because I thought like early on, like I had to just make stuff happen, try and make stuff happen.
Okay, gotcha.
But if I just like play my role and like my natural ability just comes out naturally.
Yeah.
So it took me a while to learn that.
So who was big for you this year in terms of? I know you talk about Murray Davis then. Was he obviously a massive factor in how you played this year? I know he went from back line to forward line as a coach, right?
Yep.
So fresh eyes instead of Jed Adcock, I think it might have been last year, right?
Yeah.
So to come in as a new coach.
Yep.
And to go through that with him, was he a big factor, or was it like, do you just like sticking with Charlie or Joey or
any players
that you're watching footage with and going through your game style with?
Yeah, Muzz was really good.
Yeah,
this year.
Love Muzzer.
Yeah, he was so good. He's left to Adelaide now and really proud of what he's doing. So, credit to him. He was great. He always gave me that license and always had fun conversations where I could fly and where I not could. Yeah. But he was really good for me this year, and we went over a lot of vision, and he's helped me tremendously.
Yeah. Was there a player like, I know a lot of players respect someone in the AFL and they want to base their game on them. Was there someone that you watched footage of this year to learn a little bit more about footy, or was it could have been Chucky, I don't know who the fuck it could be, but like you sat with him and you like went over shit?
Yeah, I go over vision with Chuck every week.
Yeah.
He's been great for me as a mentor.
He actually loves that shit, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And Link McCarthy is the other one. Like we're very, people say we're very similar. He's a great man, and I go over vision a lot with him too. Even just pick his brain like in the gym.
So how would have gone after he did his ACL, and obviously you were playing during that, but for him to go out of the team obviously opened up a lot of comfortability for you to stay in the team. Like if you played a couple shit games, they can't really bring anyone else up because he's not playing. What was it like for, like, put us in his shoes, him doing an ACL, missing out this year, and then still helping you get better?
Yeah. No, it probably says a bit about how he is as a person. He's such a good person, and I was very, very sad to see him go down. And he works so hard, and especially on his body and his craft and all that sort of stuff. So it was very sad, and to get the premiership as well, I felt sad for him that day. But hopefully we're still hungry enough to win it next year for him, because he'll come back in and hopefully we can. But it was sad and did give me a little bit more responsibility for the forward line group. Was probably good for me, but I'm just very thankful for all the support.
Fucking love
I know a lot of senior players had good belief in you and a couple of young boys like Zork.
Yep.
He couldn't have spoke highly about you guys. He said he texts you guys sometimes saying you both played brilliant. So what did he have a good impact on you guys? Like,
yeah, Zork was good. Like
because he knows, like, so
he knows footy pretty well. He always gave us all us young boys. He just really wanted to just keep nailing in that we're doing so well and we're making a huge impact on the group as well as energy, but as well on the field as well.
Makes you feel good, hey?
Yeah, it makes it like he's one of the stars of the game, like one of the greatest Brisbane Lions players ever. So
they should name the medal after him.
Yeah, they should.
Get rid of Mary Murray. Like, they've done that. Like, they've been great.
They should, he just gave, like, that little text, like, he probably wouldn't think it makes a big difference, but the confidence it gives you, like, it's just unreal.
Yeah.
A lot of other players as well.
Naming them. Give him a fucking pump up.
Like Ryan Lester.
Froggy, don't give him
Ryan Lester.
Anyone else then. Fucking
he's just awesome.
He's the best, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just such a good man. Like,
and then finals campaign. We got the Cobra. We got the King. We got Kai. Like,
it's crazy.
You were crazy, bro.
You kicked 9 goals in the finals campaign.
You were a genuine headache for people, I think.
You're the biggest dick I've ever seen.
Yeah. You were a headache, bro.
It's crazy.
What happened? What happened in the finals?
What happened?
Why did you go nutty?
X Games mode, Cobra Kai.
Why did you go X Games mode?
I don't know.
What changed? Or you just...
Not much change.
You like big games, don't you?
I like big games.
You've always said that.
I like big moments. But yeah, I don't know. I just attacked it the same way. I think playing in front of family and stuff at home, like they all come to the finals games, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the MCG.
Yep. Coliseum.
Yeah. Well, I played. Yeah. I don't know. It just all happened for me. I just was playing my role and backing myself and flying for my marks, going for my goals, and just trying to work as hard as
them winning that granny. So.
Yeah.
And then let's talk about the granny. What was it like? Yeah, we're gonna have a dip because.
Oh, by the way,
you become him.
Shut up.
Have you heard of Himothy?
No, what's
that's you, motherfucker.
You become him, bro.
Run us through, like, this is your first experience, because last year, did you come down with the boys?
Yeah, no, come down on the gate.
So you weren't doing the parade and all that kind of stuff. So you didn't
run
get
us
a taste
through it
of
for
it.
you. Because you love the big time, so let us know.
So
yeah,
you
the
would've gone
parade
through
was
it.
friggin' cool.
Yeah.
Like, I was sitting in the car with Big Rick. Shout out to Big Rick.
Big Slippy Ricky.
He's huge for me as well, actually. I should have gave him a shout out before.
He knows.
He knows that already. He won't even watch this. So.
Oh, whoa.
Nah, he will.
He's a long-time listener.
Is he?
Nah.
Oh. Yeah. Wait, what was the question?
Whatever. What was the parade in the grand final?
Yeah, parade was
leading
whole
into
week.
it.
It was just awesome. Like, getting down there early was cool.
Yeah.
I think Bez spoke about that.
So they changed up a bit, didn't they? They went down a day early.
Which, I don't like to think about the game too much, so it was good to get down there.
Yeah.
And then Thursday, what did we do Thursday?
Going to the mic close.
We trained at Richmond. That was so cool.
Like, going through that for, I'm just going to go through. The parade was nutty. Did that, tick that off.
Yeah, that was cool.
Main training was sweet. How many people were there?
There was a few there.
Wasn't it
No, it's closed main training. There was a few. There was heaps of the
Captain's run was big.
Captain's run was huge. That whole wing and behind the goals.
I just want to know the feeling, because, like, I don't know this fucking feeling.
The feeling was
Give me. I want to know the feeling. What it feel like going into.
It just felt like I don't know. It just
All
felt
the
like
hard work,
Christmas.
bro,
It just felt like Christmas. Getting
There
up
we
a little
go.
kid and running over those presents. Nutty.
What was it like running out?
Running out was cool. I started on the pine, which was good.
Yeah.
Could let the stink out of the game because I just go.
Bit nutty.
Go.
Yeah.
Bit nutty.
Fatigue yourself too early if you started on.
Yeah, so that was cool. Like, just the looking around before the game was cool. I love looking around before the game, like especially the week before Geelong. That was cool as well.
Yeah. Who's you go on the ground with? Like in the warm up? You're talking about the warm up?
I warm up with Logs.
Yeah.
We always kick together and do that stuff.
Just taking it in.
Taking it in. We just looked around. Like, there's just so many people there early.
What were the nerves like going out? Because I really want to pick this shit up. I want to know what it's like. What were the nerves like? Be like, fuck, it's grand final day.
I remember
Playing against the best team in the comp.
I remember asking a few people, and they said like the preliminary was like harder. They reckon.
Yeah, well, I
think a few.
Was.
Yeah, I was very nervous for that game. I think it was because there's MCG as well. There's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
But it was just it was like a different feel. I don't know how to describe it, but it was just awesome. Like there was just so many people there. Like so many important people.
This is getting me
so many Brisbane fans. Like so many Sydney fans. It was just sick. And everyone was screaming like so cool.
What was the messaging from the coach like going into the game? Because obviously you've done 2 games in a row. You come from behind. Like GWS, you guys don't deserve to win that game.
Yeah, that was
that's on them. Yeah. They fucking shit the bed. You guys came back from 44 down, AFL record, cool.
So
then you got Geelong. You go into the Geelong final. You're like, okay, guys, if we get behind the 8 ball a little bit, fuck, we can still come back, which you did. won that game. Then in the grand final, played against Sydney Swans. What was like the messaging from Face going into it? We know the dancing on thin ice shit. I've heard that. That's cool. Yep, that's really cool. What was like the message going to the game? Like, hey guys, we made it. Like, I want to be in those 4 walls. Don't give away too much, but just like
I actually can't really remember too much. Like, everything was sort of a blur. That it went so quick.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was just a blur, wasn't it?
Crazy.
But it was just like he just said like back yourselves in, keep tacking it how you've been tacking it.
Yeah.
He was really confident that we were going to go out there and do our best.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to make a focus that was going to pressure the fuck out of him, which
it's all about small forwards. When we said it, we're watching in the first quarter. All the small forwards set the tone.
Yeah,
all you guys, you Chucky, Joey Danaher ran 20 meters away to tackle someone. He never does that before.
It's just so good.
And then first quarter comes around, Sydney kick a couple. You get the first for Brisbane.
Yep.
What does that do for you?
Well, it just gives me confidence because I put it straight through the middle.
Yeah.
And the week before against Geelong, I had 5 shots, kicked 1.
Yeah.
So it was big. It was big because I wanted myself in those big moments in Geelong and I didn't kick them.
Yeah.
I had a shot late and it was going in and then missed.
I hit the post.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you took a specky, bro, and then you hit the post.
Yeah, no, deviated.
Yeah, did a real. I remember.
It looked like I hit the post.
So I was pretty flat with that game.
Yeah.
I was all week. I was thinking about it because I don't forget about when I play a bad game. I didn't play bad,
You
but
played bad. You just didn't take opportunities.
yeah.
So the first goal was like
first goal. That was like chills. Like the whole crowd was fucking pumping.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
And I was up and about. Like I was trying to get the boys up and about because it just felt like I was just like
you're here. You're
I was
the
just trying to get up, like just a bit of energy,
Yeah.
just spark a bit, calm the nerves. Because that was the first one, down 2 goals, back up.
What was the celebration? Was that the weird one we ran to the crowd and didn't do?
No.
That was week 4, right?
That was nutty. That one.
That was
That
silver platter.
sucked.
He was serving them up.
No, that sucked.
You served them up.
Tommy Stewart like this.
No, because you went out there.
No, I liked it.
Like that.
No, I liked it.
I'll pull out the footage and prove you wrong.
I just didn't know what he was doing.
What is Kai doing? I don't have it on me, but I got it on my computer.
I didn't know. I just didn't know what it was, but he was serving them SK.
What is Kai? You ran over like this.
You know the silver platter like this, like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
that
bucket.
makes
He
sense.
like fumbled it. No, it went and
That
kicked
makes sense now.
it. Yeah, nutty.
I was like, he's got something big he's going to do, and then he's been like this.
Yeah, it was sick.
Yeah, and then obviously you played a good granny.
Yeah.
You played an awesome granny. Yeah, you're right. You played.
If that was a team meeting, you wouldn't fucking have it on.
Yeah, you're right. Just hit it calm, mate. Just chill out.
Yeah, so you play a good granny. Run us through it. Your mindset through the granny, everything like that.
Well, I think it was just I had confidence from people that week was just to go out and play the way I play.
Yeah.
Which was with confidence, and I think the big occasion I just felt so comfortable and got the first one and then second one straight away.
Yeah.
Which was cool. And then I was like you know when you're small forward, you get one early, you're like, fuck, here we go.
I'm on for a game here.
So that was cool. I was getting the boys up and about. And then I was just trying to make an impact.
Yeah.
But not be
You certainly did.
selfish in a way. I wanted to just play my role.
Got your goal, and then you were just everywhere. Like we've never seen him just absolutely everywhere. Like
back,
tackling, taking marks, like hitting packs.
Yeah.
Was it like that at all? Or?
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like when I get a goal early, like even in other games, like I just feel like it's just like that release of pressure.
Yeah.
And then it's just like natural, like you just do everything natural. I don't know. It's just like
Granny, man. Fuck
something I've been working towards, but like it doesn't always have to be a goal. Sometimes it's a tackle.
good tackle, holding the ball.
But yeah, it used to always be a goal.
What moment for you were like, we've won it? Because I know you'd be saying nutty stuff, bro. We used to say nutty stuff in VFL.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I would have been loving being out there. Like, one
yeah.
point where you were getting a bit nutty with your mates out there.
I was talking to the Sydney boys in the first quarter, but yeah, I just love it. It just gives me energy when they give me energy. Like it's just, and then the boys just love it too. Like I just get them up and about. It's like, see that nutty shit.
Was it?
I know you do. I know you do.
So, but yeah, I wanted to keep it like respectful in the last like bit. I think end of third, I was like, fuck, surely we can't lose from here.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Very said he reckons it. I reckon the game was over at half time, but obviously there's moments where teams can come back. You guys proved that twice in a row.
Yep.
So he reckons he went in at half time, and that was probably more nerve wracking then because you had a good enough lead. And it's like, okay, if we lose it now, it's even worse. And we've shown it can happen. Was that your thought process at half time? You're like, fuck, we got a full half to go. We can't.
No, mine was just like, fuck, we've got a good opportunity. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Like, don't change anything. Just keep getting nutty.
A couple of seconds ago, were you on the ground?
I was on the bench for the last 5.
You started on and then finished off.
Yeah, and
You sprinted on like a nutty thing.
yeah, I was so sore too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. Like 5 minutes ago, everyone's hugging each other. I think I hugged everyone there. Hugged Lee Matthews.
Yeah, that's pretty baller.
Yeah, hugged Fags too. He was pretty happy, but he was trying to keep.
Wasn't he keeping a straight face?
He was.
Let it out, Fags.
But yeah, that was very cool. Even to
You can't
hug like J-Lo and Jess and all these people have done so much for you all year. To see their sort of faces, like it's just priceless.
You can't explain the feeling of the siren going and running out there. You can't.
Nah, I ran straight to the forward boys because they're my guys. Jumped over Rick. But just the relief, like just thinking back to that GWS game, like what it could have been done.
Yeah.
It was a very, very special feeling.
Yeah.
And getting the medal was cool. Like,
Oh man,
it just felt like, you know, when you watch it as a kid, like, and you see him get up there.
yeah. It's honestly it's amazing to see. Like, because like I didn't go because I was a little bitch, but Matho obviously went. But even watching on TV, I was loving seeing just you boys get up on there. And to see you like just how fucking ecstatic they were.
It's the next best thing for me.
I'm getting goosebumps again.
Your best mates winning it. Like, and I'm not even a part of the club.
It was cool seeing Matho run out.
It's
big dog.
Big fat man.
But it's
Big 104
like,
kilos and sweating up a tree.
I honestly couldn't imagine the feeling it'd just be so.
Yeah.
But it was a bit of a blur, huh?
It was a blur. Like we had that. We went to that club after,
Yeah.
and I remember putting the medal on you. We had a good moment.
Yeah, we had a good moment.
You got photos of it because you shared.
Yeah,
photos.
me and Matt got a photo.
Yeah, well, Chuck sent it to me.
photos,
Sent it to me.
But yeah, that was a pretty cool moment with Matho because
Special.
I know how much he means the club, and that win would have meant to him.
Yeah.
Did you
it was special?
Did you have a moment from the celebrations that you were like, okay, that's a very good moment to have, like during the Beza said the plane trip home.
Yeah.
Do you have
Maybe family?
do you have a
I had
moment throughout the week?
I was thinking about this today.
Yeah, that's
I have a good moment.
Yeah.
So I was Essendon fan growing up.
Ooh.
Joe Danaher was my favourite player.
Oh,
Number 6 on the back. And we had a moment on Mad Monday where he told, because I didn't know, because I turned my phone off
yeah,
all the week.
yeah.
I didn't know all the
love
shit. I heard some chatter, I was like, oh, surely.
Boys talk.
Yeah. So I sort of had a little feeling, and then he told me, pulled me away and told me, because we got a bit close to the end.
Yeah.
That was a cool moment. He just said,
that cool photo too at Springfield. You two, I love that photo.
yeah, that's cool.
Standing above the crowd.
Yeah, I love him. So that was a cool moment, and he said some stuff to me where I was like,
Really hit hard.
yeah. And he said some stuff where
Bravo.
That's awesome.
that I'll remember forever.
That's amazing.
That's the stories you want to hear.
That's the
right?
story. So you've grown up supporting the bloke. He's
Yeah.
got to Brisbane. You're in Brisbane. You've idolised him and you're playing with him. Finished your granny and he's gone off to Sunset and he's pulled you aside like little Cobra Kai and gone, this is yours now.
Written a
mate."
little chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
you go. You could have the rest of my money for a couple of years.
That'd be nice. Well, yeah. Yeah.
Fuck, that's a moment.
You don't have to put
that's
this in, but he's like to me, you can be the best small forward.
Don't have to put it in, but that's.
He said that.
But I believe that shit though. That's not him just saying.
So I was,
You showed you're a genuine problem.
yeah, to my favourite player.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
it's pretty
massive.
cool to hear.
That's cool.
That's so don't meet your heroes. But
Who was best on that week? Party wise.
Bez was good. Bez was very good.
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
Good.
went hard.
Dunks as well.
Was he?
Yeah, so-
I didn't see any of his shit. No one.
So Dunks pretty professional guy.
Yeah.
He's still funny and stuff at the club
Yeah.
and that. But
No,
I
he's
never really had a
switched on.
beer with him up till then.
Does it at the right time.
Yeah. And to see him celebrate how he did,
That's cool.
it was a relief. And,
let the
he could
shackles off.
let the shackles off. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good to get nutty with him for a bit.
Yeah, I love that. Because that's a bloke who's coming to the club, taking my number, and fucking done even one step better with it. He deserves that shit. But he never beat me in that Monday week.
No,
so whatever.
never.
No way. Never. Ever.
But yeah, it was good. It was just good to just reminisce and
Yeah.
go to the
With
week.
the family, because he said after the game, it was just a blur. When did it come to, was it a week after, 2 weeks after, you're like, fuck, I'm actually a Premiership player? Or was it going through your phone, seeing some photos and going oh, okay, we actually did
Your Instagram went crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, about that. So
Yeah.
what were you on before the finals? Followers
I don't
wise?
know. That was 13K. Or something.
If that.
Yeah.
Now
If
we're
that.
on.
Now what are you on?
It's 30 something.
Damn.
And that's only going to get bigger, baby, because you're in
Yeah.
KO ads coming up. He's a big dog.
Yeah, I don't know. It hasn't really sunk in. It doesn't feel real. Get the medal was I'm a Premiership player.
Yeah.
And that day, and then after was just Mad Monday week.
Yeah.
It's just let's
just
dress up
celebrate.
like idiots, drink piss,
Yeah.
and have a good time.
You watch the game back.
Yeah, have you watched the game back?
No, I actually haven't watched it. I've seen clips and TikToks and those TikTok edits.
Yeah, 100%.
Scrolling through.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
You better watch it.
Yeah.
You should watch it.
I need to watch it.
Watch the first
I
half
literally
anyway.
haven't had time. Went Mad Monday week, went to Europe, and then moved houses this week. I haven't
Hang
had
on,
time.
you're on a plane for 40 hours. Why wouldn't you watch it then and have a little stiffy on the plane?
Roared up the whole thing.
Did you? Oh, you stood at the screen like this the whole time?
Back of the chair.
Where's the
It
medal?
won't be tough.
Where's the medal at? Who's got the medal?
It's on the
It's in the Maryborough
it's in the
Museum
kitchen. It's on the kitchen. Fucking what do you call it?
bench
Bench.
at your house.
Yeah, the new apartment. I don't think I locked the door.
Oh, you better.
that'd be all-
Has a Sharp leaving? Obviously, you guys are best mates.
no.
Grew up. How do you feel about that? Because when Tommy left, I was pretty upset.
That's the same thing.
It's a tough pillow to swallow.
Yeah.
Pill. on a pillow. It's tough. Me and Sharpie being best mates is when I got drafted, I was like, fuck, I'm with Sharpie. That's so good.
Yeah, live with him.
Live with him like we've been best mates until 5.
Yeah.
So it's pretty tough. But I'm glad to see him get an opportunity at Melbourne. I think he'll be great there.
I think he's going to do well.
So yeah, it's tough. Like after a while, I'm probably myself a bit more now. But it's tough to when he was going through all the trade stuff. It was pretty tough to swallow.
Did he
But-
talk to you earlier about it? Like, he's like, oh, hey, mate, this is actually going to happen.
Oh yeah, we had some conversations through the year when he wasn't playing, and
And you're like, baby, come back.
yeah, baby, you're
To the fans, he's actually a good singer as well. So.
Yeah.
Sharpie or you?
Sharpie.
No, Liz.
Matho and Tommy Fulton only have my
What is it, a flashback?
you have my singing
Yeah,
videos.
I haven't
What
shown
is that, a
anyone.
flashback of you singing? What's that one song you used to sing all the time?
Aeroplanes.
Aeroplanes. But even on karaoke nights, he was a gun.
Yeah,
I've got videos of us.
Oh, we didn't have karaoke.
I've got videos of us
damn.
all in that karaoke room sweating up a tree.
Yeah,
singing
oh
songs.
yes.
That is.
I remember with that top you posted
Yes.
today. That was the day.
Yeah, that was the funniest night of my life.
That was a good night. With Sharpie going, it changes a lot for me, and I'm gonna miss him, but I'm so proud of him, and
2 years
he's such a
in
great mate of mine, and makes me better, and I'll make him better too. I think
great.
so.
That's some shit. Oh, there's another question from Joe Fortune wants to know.
Joey,
Oh,
Joey?
Joey. He's one of the best
So
in the
this is-
business.
It's called Joe Ass.
Joe Ass.
Joey.
He knows everybody and gets like inside knowledge.
Yep. All right.
Is it true that you leave your clothes on the floor for up to a month unwashed until your missus flies up from Sydney and cleans your room for you?
No. Who actually asked that? It wasn't Joe.
No, it was
Joe.
Joe. He knows everything. And
No. I'm
So
living
you
by
leave your
myself
clothes
now,
on a
so
month on
I'm
the
sure.
floor.
and I've heard sometimes you need those clothes for a night out, so you just rewear them.
Yeah, why not?
That's true. That's true.
No, it's not true. And
you sure?
Sharpie's told you that, hasn't he?
No, he hasn't.
Who?
You think Sharpie's
Oh,
like
it's-
that?
yeah, I struggle a bit.
So it's the thing, hygiene.
Yeah. I'm pretty hygienic.
So you leave your clothes on the floor for a month and you're like, the missus flies up and she's like, oh my God.
Yeah, she does actually do a bit of washing. She's pretty good.
Give her a shout out. It's fucking really
Yeah,
nice.
shout out to Soph. Love you.
Love
Yeah.
you too, Soph.
And I've heard Joe also asked, do they stay on the clothesline for 3 months before taking them off?
No, this is lies. Stop talking.
Not the same pair of socks or anything like that?
Yeah, the socks get a few wears out of them, don't they?
Yeah, nice.
Oh, I got a question for you.
All right.
So there was a game I came to this year. Obviously, like, you're naturally blonde, yeah, man. You've come out for one game.
Oh,
and
that
it
was
like,
Jenna West.
It was like,
Yeah.
oh, what the fuck has he done to his hair? What'd you do?
He spat on that there.
Yeah, you spat on it. What happened that week? You just went, oh, what's up?
Put the bit of
foils in.
bit of lemon juice in the hair and
Yeah.
carried on.
Did you go into the game thinking, fuck, this is too blonde?
Yeah. It was a bit on, but I just had to brace it. Can't freaking wear a wig over there, can you?
What were the boys' reactions?
Yeah, there was a few people like, fuck.
Fuck, bit on.
But I wear a hat.
There's a rule.
in the warm up. I never do. I was like, they were like,
yeah, I
"Boy,
know.
what are you wearing a hat for?
Yeah. When you came out, when you came
Too
out,
hot here.
Yeah.
when this bloke ran out, like, at the start of the game, I was like,
Yeah.
Mather, look at what the fuck? He's on his hair, it's on his hair.
Wow.
Were you like, there's a rule on game day for any other, it has to be AFL. You don't talk shit about some boys' haircuts on day of the game because look good, feel good, play good. Was anyone like, oh, Kai, what the fuck have you done to your hair? Or was it just like, oh,
I think like everyone was focused on it because of the final.
Yeah.
But there was a few boys like, what? Like weird looks like free legs like,
That's a bit on.
it's a bit on.
You went out. You were Super Saiyan level 2.
I was just like,
yeah.
I was just locked in a bit as well.
turned
But then
on.
people were just looking at me weird. I'm just like, oh,
You're like,
we
okay,
shouldn't
so
have dyed the hair
it's a
today.
bit bright.
Yeah. But,
Shine bright like a diamond.
yeah, she's not a huge fan of it. She likes me with natural hair, but I like to get a bit done.
So natural's just like dirty,
Oh, it's-
dirty blonde.
Yeah, it's like dirty.
Dirty blonde.
Oh yeah, I like the blonde.
So, are you looking forward to getting back into training with the boys?
Yeah, I am. Even like over in Europe and stuff, like we're always wigging about training. Always wigging.
Off season's the worst.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to go back and hopefully back up what I've done in the final series and take my game to a new level, work on the stuff I need to work on, get a bit stronger, get a bit fitter.
So what are you weighing?
Well, I was 79.
Yeah, what do you want to get to? Do you want to like 81, 82?
Well, I'm 81 at the moment. I put on
Yeah,
some
that's
kilo.
fat, that's fat from Rome.
Yeah,
That's
true.
pasta and all that shit.
So yeah, I'd be happy with 82 this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to melt from diet
Yeah,
and
gotcha.
stuff. But
Okay.
Matthew's looking after me. But yeah, I'm
memberships for him.
back-to-back premierships are pretty cool. Looking forward to go back to training though and just attacking it and trying to get the boys better.
This is a wrap up. I just want to say I appreciate the bloke that you are. You have not changed a bit since the first day I met you. You came to the club as a brash, young, funny guy, a little bit nervous, pretty skinny. You've grown into a big, fucking vibrant person who you are today.
Big
And
culture builder.
I'm so proud of the way you gone about it.
Thank you,
And drop of a hat, comes in and does this.
Bang.
We've been
Just been back from Europe.
We've been hanging for this for like last 3 weeks since you said yes.
Yeah, no, I was keen to get on, so thank you very much.
Don't
boys.
change who you are, mate. Be yourself because everyone else is taken.
Make some good highlight clips for you, mate. Just the way you like them.
Thank you.
Hopefully this gets you. Oh no, you got a girlfriend. Well, hopefully you have a few more sponsorships coming your way and you do some great things.
But
If you are here, make sure you get Kai a follow because he's already jumped up 15,000. He's pretty much as bigger than us now. So
and he won't let you down. His entertainment's great. Thank you, Kai Lohmann, 2024 Premiership.
Oh, do you want to look
Thank
down
you.
the barrel and say something to the fans and everyone?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, give me some.
What do you want to say?
Like a thing you did for the thing.
Thank you very much for all the fans. Appreciate all your support and thank you for a great year. And hopefully you can expect big things next year. So
You
thank you.
didn't have to do that.
No, we love making him do that. Yeah.
Thank you very much for having me on. Love you too very much.
Good,
Yeah.
Lizzie.
Do you just want to look down the barrel again?
No, fuck off. Hey, Kyle Lohmann here on the podcast today. Thank you very much, boys.
Fuck yeah, well hit the what link?
Woo!
Hit the link.
Hit the link, ripthroughit.com.
Yeah, boy.
Now I've got to go buy a domain that says ripthrough.com.
Really?
No.
Okay.